our approach when we take on a catastrophic injury case, I think, is a very unique approach. And that is, we look at the holistic needs of a family. And one of the reasons that we do that is, I've been doing this work for over 25 years, and my own mother, unfortunately, tragically, was killed. She was hit by a concrete mixer truck while crossing the street when she was out on a COVID walk in 2020. And that really changed my view on what the needs are, because we did a great job in representing families, and we have for decades. But I kind of think we looked at it and said, this is the slice, right? This is our role with this family. We're here to help them with this civil case, and we're going to be the best in the business at doing it, and we're going to build these cases to win, and we're going to help the families. And what I recognized and realized after my own family tragedy is the needs that my own family had, my brother, my sister, our extended family, who have had no exposure to working as a personal injury lawyer. There's so much involved. First of all, there's the criminal case and a catastrophic injury or wrongful death. Like, what's going to happen to the person who caused this? And what's my role in the criminal justice system? Well, that's different than seeking money damages. That's, the government bringing a case. But we know that victims have rights, and there's constitutional rights for victims. So now we enter an appearance in the criminal case, and we represent the family's interests in the criminal case, all the way through to victims' compensation, to restitution, to victims, what they call victims' impact statements. We stand with the family while they're telling the judge about the impact to the family. We make sure that we meet with the prosecutor to talk about what charges and to press the prosecutors to go after the most severe outcomes as we can. So we deal with that. In death cases, we help them locate and work with probate lawyers. Did the person have a will? What about the life insurance? What about Social Security disability benefits? Even in a catastrophic injury case, what about long-term or short-term disability benefits? These are all different than just bringing the claim against and pursuing the person who was at fault, but handling this much more holistically. We've helped people find new homes for their pets after families find new homes for their pets after somebody's been killed. We've helped connect charities to families for donations of clothing and furniture. And we've helped families establish GoFundMe pages, whatever it takes. I recognize, having personally experienced the burden that's put on a family after somebody is literally taken off the face of the earth. They're there 1 minute, they're gone the next, and it's a horrific time for families. And I know all of the assistance my own family needed, and we're taking that same approach to every family that we work with. And I really am on a mission, frankly, to try to expand this sort of holistic level of representation to all lawyers, not just those in our law firm, but all lawyers around the country, to recognize that there's the lawyer as the lawyer, and then there's the lawyer as the counselor, and we need to be approaching these cases and our families that we're representing in a very holistic manner. And I think it's very impactful and helpful to the families. And that causes us to, when we're hiring case managers, to hire people who have either worked in that criminal justice system, who have worked as victims advocates, who have experience and great empathy for families, who may have experienced these same sort of things themselves. Because, let's face it, not everybody wants to, say, work in a funeral home, or not everybody wants to work in a hospice, or not everybody wants to work with pediatric cancer patients. But somebody does, and thank God they do, because people in those circumstances need the help. And we take that same approach to the practice of law. We have a group of people in our elite litigation group who are focused and dedicated to the holistic help of families who have probably experienced and hopefully experienced the worst thing that will ever happen in their lives.